welcome back to my channel. We're in the process of Operation Organization, except in this intro, I have purple hair. That is because we moved my office and I didn't get done shooting this video until the office was actually moved, and then we kind of slid it in the middle of this series. But if you guys like this series, let us know in the comments. Let me know in the comments, and I will make sure to try to film some more organization stuff because I absolutely love organizing and I think I'm pretty good at it. But right now, actually my house is in shambles since we shot the entire series. We moved my office. My old office is now becoming a guest room. Our kitchen is under renovation, and I think that's it. But in the midst of that, like, everything is all over the place. But my office looks absolutely adorable because I have to work from here. So we moved from an out-of-home office into our new home, which we've been kind of taking you guys along the renovations part of it, and in our live videos we talk a lot about, by we I mean me and Dustin have talked a lot about our house process. We're gonna probably share a little bit more with you guys soon, but we moved into this house and I originally had a room set aside for my craft space, and then as we've been living here I realized the lighting in there is awful and we kind of wanted a guest room. So we utilized one of our living rooms as my shooting space, and it's absolutely amazing. We realized we hang out in the other living room a lot more, and this space has a lot of really good lighting. I can watch the kids play outside while I work, and it just worked out great. So I'm gonna show you around. I'm doing a little bit more detailed videos on my Cricut organization and my planner organization, but if you want any more details on like any of the systems I use, let me know in the comments below. Those are the only two that I added to this series that are beyond, like, into my craft room. Everything else is kind of outside of my craft room, and my digital storage, which has a lot to do with what I do because I work so much with digital files. Okay, so that's it. Let's get going. I'm just gonna give you a panorama view of my space, and then I'll talk about some of my favorite pieces I think that are kind of a necessity in a craft room, and they don't have to look exactly like mine. They can look different. You can use different, you know, repurposed pieces or anything like that, but I will go over those things that I think are staples. So let's get going. Alrighty guys, welcome to my craft space / office. When I set this up, I needed a few different things like lighting and space to shoot my videos, but I still wanted it to be really pretty and a place that I wanted to stay. There are still some things that I am working on, so I will do some videos, or when you join me live, I will tell you guys about anything that I change in my space. This is also a living room split into two. The other side is our homeschool area, so I will do a tour of that as well pretty soon. You might spot some things on that side that are a little out of whack, but it's not horrible. Okay, so I basically set it up exactly like my old space, except there's some new things in this room that I had to work around, like the vent grate, and I'm right next to our renovating kitchen. And then I have a wall back there you can see that goes up to our guest room where my office used to be, which we'll have to figure out as well. Okay, so on this side of the room is where I do most of my working, my editing, my file, everything. So I love to make sure that it's cute. And then in the middle of the room is my craft desk / shooting area, and I needed that to be in front of a window, but not so close because it's a sliding door to our backyard. So I had to make sure that I was not super close, and there's room for Hunter to hang out because he loves to hang out with me while I'm in here. Obviously, he's in every live video. So this desk is from South Shore Designs. I got it on Amazon. Everything will be in my Amazon store under craft room, and links are in the description, unless I got it from IKEA, which most of this stuff either came from IKEA or I got it from IKEA. And I also put a different top on my South Shore desk, which I'll show you in a second how that works. And can we just talk about for a second that I am right next to our renovated our non-renovated kitchen, and it's a construction zone. So we will eventually be putting in some glass French doors right here to separate the space, but still have it be bright and open and cheery. And I will also share that with you guys as the time goes on. All right, so I wanted this focal piece in the center to be something that was inspiring, so I made a fun cork board that I will be doing a DIY on soon. And then this section over here is kind of just like a catch-all. I have my glitter in it and any projects I'm working on right at the moment, but I don't want it to get cluttery, and it's kind of weird space, so I don't want to use it and then have to change it out. So on my work side, I usually just have my planners, my laptop, and my phone at all times. And then these two little drawer sections are from IKEA, and the tabletop is from IKEA as well. It's the longest tabletop you can find at IKEA. And then it's up next to a couple different pieces from IKEA as well, except some of them I got on Marketplace. So this big one right here I got on Marketplace, and then I love to get boxes and little magazine organizers from places like Michael's, mostly for my photo stuff, but I've gotten stuff from Hobby Lobby, and those metal bins I'll talk a little bit more about in my Cricut organization. And this piece as well is from Michael's, which is okay, but it's not as high quality as IKEA, but it's also only $50, so it makes a big difference. And then I just store all of my necessities in this area. All of my craft supplies are in this, and I try to keep them pretty minimal, so I can keep them right here. And this is about all the staple stuff I use. I have like tape and glue. I do have some random things like clothespin and twine, but I do use that a lot. And then I have all of my Cricut storage in these as well. And I have a video coming up on that shows you how I condense all of my Cricut supplies and keep them kind of organized. I have like Cricut cords and business cards and things like that. I keep everything in bins so it looks better. And like I said, I got this entire piece on Marketplace for like $100, and at IKEA with all these little pieces it would have been more expensive. Okay, so here's my South Shore desk. It's actually my favorite piece, except the top was a little funky, so I went to IKEA and I got the biggest craft tabletop I could find. I may try to look for something bigger somewhere one day, but I keep all of my necessities in the first drawer so that when I'm doing live videos I have everything. And then I found these like studio pub chair things at a thrift store. I got 3 of them and one is now broken, but it's kind of cool. And I love this desk because I can fit all of my cup turners in it. I fit my single one and my double one. When you take it all apart, it fits right in this little cubby right here. And then I have my spinets down in the little cupboard down here. And then I keep anything that I'm working on kind of in this little cupboard so I can store it away easily if I have people coming over or whatever and I don't want it to be touched. I can put it in there. And that's basically it. That is my craft room. Again, I will share things with you as I add to it. I still have like my lights and everything from my old office that are probably not going to come into this space because I love the natural lighting in here. But I will need to store them somewhere, so I may share some of our other stuff. I will definitely be sharing our guest room with you guys when that's done. That's my old office. So I look forward to all of the organization videos, and don't forget to click subscribe. See you guys. Bye.